How's it going, my sci-fi dystopian people? This is my channel, Sci-Fi Rose, and I'm Rosundo. Today I wanted to speak about this book that I just finished called The Road. Many or some of you have heard of this, and to me it was recommended, so I wanted to pick it up and read it, check it out, see what I thought, give you my thoughts on it as well. Should be a quick review on this. I'm a big fan of dystopian novels, and this one to me was interesting in its originality. When you think of dystopian novels, you kind of see a futuristic element to it. I felt like this picked up elements of what could happen like in a week. To me, this seemed like a very realistic opportunity to really feel what it would be like if we were to go into a post-apocalyptic scenario. There's not a lot of hype behind what goes on in this. It's a very straightforward story about a man and his son fighting for survival and looking for an oasis, so to speak. And that's kind of how I saw it. I felt like they did a really good job putting you into this place where this could happen, and then there's nothing super exciting about it. There's no gadgets. There's nothing that has changed much from what it is currently in our state of living to what could happen in this story and how we would try to manage and survive. That's the way I saw this book. Is for them, it was them trying to find a way to cope with what was going on, knowing that there wasn't much out there, but moving forward regardless, and his father trying to make a future for his son regardless of what was there and what was going to happen to himself. Ultimately, I did enjoy the book. I personally enjoy more futuristic style dystopian novels, but this was a nice change in that form, in that sense. Ultimately, I would suggest checking the book out because it is interesting to see it in that aspect of something that you're not used to. You know, you think about maybe movies and so on that you've seen before, and this ties into those types of movies in regards to what could happen. Especially if you've seen some kind of show like The Walking Dead, where the people are just traveling, finding what they can to eat, so on and so forth. So it was very interesting, very heartfelt story about a father and a son, their bond through this perilous traveling. So I would definitely recommend this book. Check it out if you are interested in dystopian novels. This is definitely something that you should pick up and read. With that said, check it out. Let me know your thoughts if you've read it. Give me your thoughts on that. I would love to hear your voice on either the comparison to other novels that you may have read. Probably my favorite dystopian novel is 1984 at this point. So I'd like to hear what your thoughts were regarding The Road and any comparisons you have to any other dystopian novels. If you have suggestions on dystopian novel, I'd love to hear them. I'm always open to hearing what you have to say about a book and picking it up if it piques my interest. Currently, I am reading these three books here. I'm reading Atomic Habits, which I will do a review on as well. The Metamorphosis, Franz Kafka, and I'm still reading Hear the Wind Sing by Haruki Murakami. So I will keep you guys posted on those, and eventually I'll do a review on them. So I think The Metamorphosis is actually going by really fast. It's a very short story. It's like 90 pages, but it's very interesting. Something I had never heard of, and it was also a recommendation. So probably going to do that one next just because it's only like 90 pages. I'm almost done with it. With that said, I think that's all I have for today. Please let me know in the comments what you think or what you thought about this book if you read it, if this was at all helpful for you, and if there's any recommendations on books that I should consider reading. Until next time.